Greetings, friends. Let's rewind the clock to April 10th, 1912. The majestic RMS Titanic, a marvel of human engineering, was ready for its first and only voyage. It wasn't just any ship. It was a floating palace, 269 meters long, 53 meters high, more than enough to overshadow every other ship of its time. It cost $7.5 million to build back then, over $400 million today. From Southampton, England, she set sail towards New York, carrying more than 2,200 souls. Among them, wealthy elites, famous names, and hopeful immigrants, all dreaming of a better life in America. At the helm was Captain Edward John Smith, a seasoned mariner known for his calm confidence. The media called Titanic a wonder, and the company behind it, White Star Line, was so sure of its strength they publicly declared, "This ship is unsinkable." The interior? More stunning than the finest five-star hotels. A heated swimming pool, Turkish and electric baths, a full-sized gym, squash court, 2 grand staircases, libraries, barbershops, restaurants. The elite first-class section was a world of chandeliers, marble floors, and opulence. This ship wasn't just a journey. It was an experience. And what about safety? Titanic had advanced technology for its time. A double-bottom hull, 16 watertight compartments. The idea was that even if 4 compartments flooded, the ship would stay afloat. Everyone on board believed they were part of history. They were right. Just not in the way anyone imagined. But just 2 days into the journey, a chilling message arrived. Ice ahead. What happened next shook the world forever. The portal hidden. Inside the pain. What if procrastination isn't the enemy? What if it's the invitation? The pain you feel when you avoid your dream, that ache, that guilt, that frustration, is not a punishment. It's a message, a soft echo, saying there's something important here, something sacred. Don't look away. Because the truth is, we don't procrastinate on things that mean nothing to us. We procrastinate on the things that mean everything. Your dream scares you because it matters. Because a part of your soul is stitched into it. Because finishing it means showing the world who you really are. And that's terrifying. But here's where another Japanese truth enters. Muga, no self. It teaches us that when we lose the ego, we gain the flow. You don't need to create from the fear of being judged. You can create from the joy of becoming. Empty of fear, empty of perfection, empty of pressure, just you. The moment, and the art of becoming a vessel. You don't have to be amazing. You just have to be honest. And that honesty, that's where magic lives. So let's reframe the pain. That fear of starting? It's proof you care. That discomfort? It's growth whispering, I'm here. That guilt? It's your deeper self saying, please don't forget me. Even procrastination is part of your becoming. It's part of the path, not a mistake, but a mirror. Use it, write through it, build through it. Show up with the fear in your pocket, but still show up. Because courage is not the absence of resistance, it's the decision to dance with it. A race against death midnight. The crew sends out the first distress signals. The radio operator, Jack Phillips, became a silent hero, sending out SOS after SOS, desperate for someone to respond. And finally, Hope, RMS Carpathia, a ship 107 kilometers away, heard the signal. It turned around and steamed at full speed toward Titanic. But even at max power, it would take 3.5 hours to arrive. Titanic had maybe 2.5 on board. There was calm at first. The passengers trusted the ship, trusted the name, Titanic. So when the first lifeboats launched, they were half empty. Despite a capacity of 65, some carried only 28. There were just 20 lifeboats in total, enough for only 1,200 people, but there were 2,200 on board. As the bow dipped deeper and the ship tilted, panic exploded. Fights broke out. Some refused to leave, others begged, and many just prayed. By 2 a.m., the last lifeboat left. 500 people remained. Titanic began to break apart. Eyewitnesses say it snapped in two, a terrible roar, metal twisting, voices screaming. 20. The mighty Titanic vanished beneath the ocean, a monument to human ambition and tragic error, swallowed whole. Freezing water. Tudic Sea. Hundreds flailed, clung to wreckage, cried for help. But the sea was merciless. Hypothermia set in within minutes. Muscles froze, breaths slowed. Most died in less than 15 minutes. The RMS Carpathia arrived at 4 a.m., too late to save most. Of 2,200 people, only 705 survived. The rest, 1,500 souls, lost in one of history's deadliest peacetime maritime disasters. And here's the chilling part. There was another ship just 37 kilometers away, the SS Californian. They had warned Titanic of ice. They had seen the flares, but their radio was turned off. Their captain, Stanley Lord, thought it was a party. He did nothing. By morning, they turned their radio on and heard the Titanic's last cry. Too late. 2 separate investigations would later place partial blame on Captain Lord. But he wasn't. The only one at fault. No safety drills. Too few lifeboats. Ignored warnings. Human arrogance. Corporate pressure. So many mistakes. So many lives lost. Lessons carved in steel. The Titanic changed everything. After the tragedy, governments and shipping companies reformed how ships were built, operated, and managed. In 1914, the International Convention for the Safety of Life at Sea, SOLAS, was born. It mandated enough lifeboats for every soul on board, introduced 24-hour radio watch rules, launched the International Ice Patrol. Titanic didn't just sink a ship, it redefined safety at sea. Decades passed before the Titanic's wreck was discovered. In 1985, 3.8 kilometers deep in the North Atlantic. 2 massive pieces, 600 meters apart, silently resting beneath the sea. Today, bacteria and corrosion are eating away what's left. Experts say the wreck may completely vanish by 2030. And yet, over 110 years later, the Titanic still lives on in our hearts, through films, books, and legends. In 2012, billionaire Clive Palmer even tried to recreate it, Titanic 2, an exact replica set to sail the same route. But delays, costs, and disinterest sank the project before it could even launch. Call to action. If this story moved you, imagine what lies beneath the surface of other historical mysteries, like this one, the Bermuda Triangle. Click now and dive into a world of unsolved secrets, vanishing planes, and oceanic enigmas. Don't miss what comes next.